What's good, YouTube? Me, Super Tank here again. I got a video for y'all guys today. It's on these guys. We got the revvl 4G, the revvl Plus 4G, and the revvl Plus 4G 5G. I don't remember their names. Let's get into it. Let's get into their names. Because their names are crazy. Okay, so we got the revvl 4, the revvl 4 Plus, and the revvl 5G. That's their names. Simple. Perfect. It's the way I like it. All right, so we got these three devices coming to Metro. They all have this, like, I want to say matted back. So you like your matte back feels, you know, like this phone. It does have the branding for Tmobile, not Metro, so I do actually like that. That Metro, now Tmobile is trying to bring out phones from Tmobile over to Metro side, so that's cool. Does have the same pink right here. Power off and on switch. You got your volume rockers there. You got a fingerprint sensor there. This comes with 32 gigabytes of memory. You get one camera with flash. You get a U notch. You can pretty much get a U notch punch hole for your camera. You do still get a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, so that's cool. I can see that. So you get 3.5 mil jack. You get USB Type-C with your dual speakers. No, it's not dual. It's most likely going to have one speaker and one microphone pickup. And then you get your microphone up here. So that's your regular revvl. Then you get your revvl Plus. So you still get the U notch up here. Not as intrusive as this one. I don't know if y'all can see that. So you definitely get a bigger looking notch here compared to this one. Maybe it's the same, but maybe this phone's a little bigger, so it looks a little smaller. But you do get two cameras on the back. It looks like the Google Pixel a little bit, actually. You get the fingerprint sensor here. You get your T-Mobile logo there. You still get your pink power off and on switch. Your volume up and down rocker. You do get your microphone as well as your 3.5 mil jack. So that's cool. On the bottom, you get the exact same layout. You get your USB Type-C, microphone pickup, as well as your speaker. Then you got your big boy. Your big boy comes in a much better color, in my opinion. It's like a pinkish red. So yeah, you get your T-Mobile logo, your fingerprint sensor. You get one more thing. You get 3 cameras instead of 2 with your flash. You get your power off and on switch. Of course, you get your volume up and down rockers. You get your USB Type-C, your speakers, and microphone pickup. 3.5, I don't know, and then your microphone jack right here as well. You also get a punch hole camera, though, similar to like the Galaxy 10 or the Notes, you know, things of that sort, but you get on the side here. Let's see what specs they have. Well, let's talk about pricing. Okay, so pricing is the regular one. It's going to be, let me get to it. So this one will be free on a new line. So that's cool. You get a free phone on a new line. They don't have that much information on these. I can't wait till they come in if I can have all the information. They're really not saying too much. But they'll pretty much be free on a new line. They come with a MediaTek processor, 2.0 gigahertz quad, 2 gigabytes of RAM, 32 gigabytes of storage, 6.2 inch display. Color, they call it graphite, so that's cool. 35 milliamp hour battery, 13 megapixel camera with a 5 megapixel front camera. So that is for the revvl 4, okay? So you get all that specs for the revvl 4. The revvl 4 Plus, you're getting revvl 4 Plus, you're getting a 16 megapixel camera with a 5 megapixel wide angle lens, if I wasn't mistaken. Yeah, wide angle lens, 4,000 milliamp hour battery. You get an steel gray. I don't know why they call it steel. Let me see. It's a little different. So steel gray, Android 10, of course, a 6.5 inch screen, 18.9 HD display. So you got 18.9 aspect ratio. You get 4 gigabytes of RAM, 64 gigabytes of onboard storage. So that's cool. You get 4G, 3G, of course, face unlock and fingerprint sensor. So that's good. It has a Qualcomm SD665 processor. So if you want a Snapdragon processor, that's cool. The processor is at 1.8 gigahertz octa-core. So that is amazing. All right, so for the big boy, and the big boy has some specs on there. You got yourself a 48 megapixel camera. You got a 8 megapixel super wide angle lens. You also got a 5 megapixel micro lens. In the front, you have yourself a 16 megapixel camera. So you get yourself a 16 megapixel up front. They call this a Nublar Black, maybe because the red. But yeah, you get the Nublar Black or the pinkish red, I guess. Depending on how you angle it, it can look red or pink. It's really nice, actually, nice gradient. You get a 4,500 milliamp hour battery, so that's actually the same size on my. It's the same size. If I wasn't mistaken, yeah, the same size that is on my Samsung Galaxy Note 20, Note 20 Ultra. It's like, what? So you get the same size. Just in case you want to see how the footprint is, guys. It's a little smaller than the Note. So yeah, about the same thickness, maybe a little thicker on the revvl 5G. So just in case you're wondering what's the size and the dimensions, a little smaller than the Note, a little thicker in certain areas in the Note. The camera bump is definitely thinner. But also keep going with the specs. So it's a 6.5 inch screen, close to 6.6. It has a 19.59 full HD plus display. I have 6 gigabytes of RAM, 128 gigabytes of storage. So if you want a lot of memory, you get that on this phone. The bands is 5G. You get 5G, 4G. You also get face unlock and fingerprint sensor. Qualcomm SD765 processor. So that's the chipset. It is coming at a octa-core 1.8 and 2.2, and then at 2.4 gigahertz. So that's pretty much it for these phones. I like them. I think they're going to be definitely a good addition to the Metro brand, guys. So I'm happy these came in today. Surprising me. I heard they're going to come to T-Mobile, but I didn't know exactly if it was coming here or not. So I'm actually really excited that Metro is getting this product. T-Mobile is getting it first, of course. They always do. But we should be getting them right after. I don't know how long after, but it should be right after. I'm actually doing this at the store, so it's like, it's a little, I don't have the tripod or anything right now. So I'm actually got a little rig going on and see how, if I can show y'all. Look how I got it. I got tape and then a stand and then the phone right here. All right, guys. So yeah, this is the revvl 4 Plus revvl, of course, and the revvl 5G. And man, I can't wait for these phones. They're gonna be on a budget pricing, so you're getting 2 4G phones, 1 5G phone for you guys that are looking to switch over from another carrier. I hear it's gonna be, the 5G is gonna be on the budget side. I think it's gonna be around like anywhere between $200 to $300 when you're doing a switch over or a new line. That's just the rumors. It could be less, it could be a little more. But yeah, for that, you get a 5G phone under $300. You might want to think about you know, checking us out. You know, if you don't like the pinkish red hue, throw a case on it, man. Come on, throw a case on it. I actually like the pink though. The pink it gives a little pop, gives a little pizzazz, gives you some color in your life. You know what I mean? This is Super Tank. Please like, rate, subscribe. I'm really happy that Tmobile and their revvl line is coming over to the Metro side. I think it's going to help the sales pick up on the low, medium, and high end for their phones, because you know everybody know this pretty much comes with like mostly stock style and mostly just not that much bloatware. In the past, I don't know how it is going to be with these phones, but you know the revvl's been, you know, solid, cheap alternative devices that's not Samsung or LG, you know, those brands. But when it comes to the Android side, you know, maybe you want to get the maybe you don't want to get the A51, or maybe you don't want to get the A71, or maybe you don't want to get OnePlus phones because they're a little expensive, or you know, there's out of your reach and your budget. Maybe you go into something like this just to test out the 5G and see if you like it or not. You know, they're not too expensive. They're reliable phones. I use one of the older revvl phones, and it was pretty cool. Definitely got it for a nice price too. They're pretty cool. They're mostly making by Motorola. I don't know if the Motorola made this too. I didn't get no information on it. I don't know if the Motorola is actual maker of the body of this phone. I could be wrong. It could definitely be another company. But hopefully I get some more details, and in the future when I do get these phones in-house, if I can do a proper unboxing of this. So I mean, I'm just, you know, I know as much as you guys know, you know, on this product. So that's pretty much it, guys. Please like, rate, subscribe. Please subscribe. Helps my channel a bunch. Just don't look at the video and just give me a like or a dislike and leave. Subscribe. We can check out more content like this. Learn before anybody else know about it. And, well, I'm learning. Clearly, I'm learning right along with you guys. But yeah, like, rate, subscribe. This is Super Tank, and I'm out. Peace, man.